is coming fast now. I think it's going to hold. It bounced there a minute. So we'll get things going here. Let me get stuff turned on. The wind's blowing like crazy. I don't know about the time frame. It must be all screwed up. I don't know, but I figured 35 mile an hour. It's going to be here pretty fast. Okay, I've got 83 degrees. Here, let me get this thing started. Sorry about that light. I was going to put some tape over it, and I just didn't get it done. I thought it would turn off, but it doesn't. Rufus back here. You ready, Rufus? We're going to try to set up and get some footage on the camcorder, but let me see if I can get out of here. It is one nasty looking sky. We've got scud hanging everywhere. We probably had winds coming through about 30 mile an hour so far. Just my guess. We've got, let's get a shot over here. Let me take you around. Got that front. Hold on. Let's get these lights off here. There's what you've got. That was through before I could get out here, but it's obviously a shelf. Let me see if it goes over to the other horizon. Let's get the lights up. Got cars coming. Wind's blowing. Let me see what we got. We got 20 mile an hour just standing here. We're going to go west. I'll try to set up probably down at the church and see what kind of footage we can get. That's a nasty looking cloud. Just looking west, it looks like the rain's not that far out. We'll get a wind reading up here on this knoll. If anybody has anything to report, let me know. Obviously, if you spot any type of funnel cloud down on the ground, you can dial 911 and tell them where you see it. Yeah, this cloud over here. I'm going to shoot some footage of it. Let me see, this is about the best place to get some wind here. Okay, let me see what we got going here. I'll take you over here. See the edge. And the wind, there we go. We got 41. We just hit 41 miles an hour. And it's shaking the car. And this is a low profile car. Let me get my camera out. Getting some rain now. Big drops splattering sideways. The wind is just really blowing. Steady. Put this thing in park. Gotta get the air on. And it's stuffy. I'm gonna try to get over to the airport. I don't know. Can't set up and do pictures in this wind, so trim that. Blow her back a little bit. We got a little weird thing going on with the color here, looks like. Probably mess it up more. Now that what we wanted, I think. That's not what we wanted. Just looks a little funny. Let's Still looks funny. Go ahead and start it. Okay, I do want to get some pictures of that edge line. That's to the east and over there. Okay, those drops are splattering in really good. Let's head on into it. Probably have to turn my wipers on. Okay, we're getting rain now. It's starting to come down in sheets. It's going to be heavy here in a second. That cloud was the only threatening thing so far. So I'm hoping it's just going to be rain. We'll get turned here. You'll see how heavy this rain's coming in across this field. Yeah, and the wind is just unbelievable. Let me get another wind reading. Turn those wipers up. There, look at that. Look at that. Completely whited out on those. Look at that sheet. Here it comes. This is one of those old-fashioned thunderstorms, we used to call them. We've got another line over here to the side, so it was a shelf cloud. I assume it was just by looking at it. And this is to the southeast. So you can see it goes horizon to horizon. So if you're over Mechanicsburg, farther east, you're going to see this shelf coming in. I think I just saw a little bit of lightning, but now it's starting to let up. Let me take you back over on the grip here. So we are at 7:21, so it got here a lot faster than what they had on FutureTrack. Okay, there's some lightning finally. Most of it seems to be over by the shelf cloud. This basically just looks like rain. As fast as it's moving, I mean, it's probably going to be out of here within the next 10 minutes. I wish I had gotten out just a little bit sooner and gotten a picture of the shelf cloud coming in. But it was already past. Oh yeah, I want to get another wind reading. Let's see what we got going here. Hold on. That's 68 it says, but I think I was moving. Let's do it again. It'll come back in a few seconds. Now 44. Dustin, thanks for being here. Leonard, thanks for coming on. We'll stand a few minutes. Nothing but rain. Again, like I say, if you're to the east of us, you might want to watch the sky. I've seen 2 strokes of cloud-to-ground lightning, and didn't amount to much. It seems like the cold air and the rain and the wind is the main thing where we are right now. Still coming down in sheets. There's some lightning. Free car wash. They had predicted about 3/4 of an inch with this line of storms. So we'll see how that excuse me, holds up. real heavy rain. And visibility is about a half mile, so it's not super bad. Quarter mile. You know, the trees are about half faded there. That's about a quarter mile. A little less, I suppose. Starting to let up a little bit. This is to the north. Really heavy over that way. Here comes some more wind. You can see these trees. Let me see what kind of rain. There goes some lightning. Can't hear the thunder in here, I guess. Yeah, about as fast as those wipers go. They had thunderstorm and then tornado warning up. Nothing specific that I know of. As far as tornadoes, it's a chance. But of course, thunderstorm was up. Here comes some more wind, and there goes some leaves. I'm going to try to get out in the opening up here. It's about another mile and a half. A lot of rain. I was on earlier, and it appeared that the band was going to widen out a little bit, so. Still got the wind. The wind's been steady. We'll get one more wind reading. I'll try to get over to the cemetery, maybe. If no more trees have blown down. If you missed that footage, I think it was last year, went in the cemetery and everything was okay. Got ready to, the storm went through. I got ready to leave and a limb had blown down across the road. I couldn't get out. I had to drive kind of fancy to get out of there, but I finally got out. Still got wind. See the trees. See what we got here. The wind's funneling through. Okay, 23.7. Okay, the rain's about moderate now. Most of the wind damage I see is just small limbs or branches, whatever you want to call them. Not much to see, but just rain. Those flags there on those graves are straight out and flapping 100 mile an hour. We'll get a nice wind reading here. Get out in the wide open. I'm not parking under any trees. Dude, this is a good wind area here. Hey fellas, thanks for joining. Let's see what we get. Rain's moderate now. still, as you can see, visibility is still down. It's going up a little bit. The tree line over there is a good mile, and you can't see hardly that far. So, okay, that was about 30 mile an hour. It seems to be sustained. Give her another 5 minutes, maybe she'll be gone. Again, if anybody has anything that they saw, any hail or wind damage, just go ahead and let us know. A lot of rain, going to get hot, so the crops will really take off now. I had mentioned several weeks ago in our summer forecast that they were expecting the heat this summer, but they expected it wouldn't be like last summer where we didn't have rain. So they were expecting the storms and precipitation to stay pretty much as normal, which is something to be thankful for. Jordan, thanks for joining. Janetti, thanks. Still moderate rain. I think the wind's getting a little bit better. We were 19.9 on the last gust. Myron. I don't have a radar man with me, so I'm playing it by ear. Moderate rain still. Let me go on around. I'll go ahead on out. I'll go back a different way. It is a rather wide shower band, rain band. Doesn't seem to be letting up in the west much. So it widened out quite a bit. As far as future track, again, the time was off. But they did show a wider rain band coming through, so and again they were predicting out of this storm we'd get maybe 3/4, which I'm saying we're probably at least at a half now, so I'm just guessing. I haven't emptied my analog rain gauge, so I'll have to hope that I can remember where it was before it got rained on. I do have the electronic one. This one here is registering a 1/2 inch here. A little over 1/2 inch. But I haven't really learned how to use that well yet. Something I need to follow up on, as I probably mentioned the last 3 times I was on. And we don't expect to be real accurate when we're moving. So I gotta get the defroster going. I found that you really need to see where you're going when you're driving. I think you probably had the same experience. So I'm in Kings Creek. Rain is getting lighter all the time. It's still pretty well moderate. Maybe getting toward the light side now. But I see nothing threatening. There is some lightning, but and of course you want to be in if there's any lightning at all. So, but the winds have let up. I see the trees are better. it's starting to lighten up. So I think the worst is through our area. I just feel bad that I didn't get the pictures I wanted to. So you can see there's to the southwest, you can see visibility has picked up. Because that's about a mile. So it looks like we're in pretty good shape. We'll see what comes up on the next few hours, and I'll get back to you at HQ, as we say. Now, what do you think, Rufus? He forgot his bar of soap. He said he was going to take a bath if it rained. So, he had to go to the vet yesterday. I told the doctor, I said he took a hose bath and that was it. Over there we got lightning there. Ground, cloud to ground. Okay, stay with me here a few minutes. I'll be home. That wind was only 17 mile an hour. You can see that grass is bent over there from the wind gust. Another flash of lightning. Yeah, as I go east, the rain gets worse. I'm going back in time. Yeah, there's the rain. More lightning. And again, slow down if you're on the roads. Hydroplaning begins at 50 mile an hour with good tires. So. I'll check any comments when I get in, so. So I'm saying our first wind gust was probably right around 45 or 50. Just a guess. I got in the car, I was in the garage, got in the car about the time that gust started, so. Oh, the rug got blown up. So it gives you some idea. I think I can straighten it out. Okay. Find my specs. I got a free car wash. What about that? All right. As always, thanks for going along. I saw the code red come up, but I didn't see what it was. I assume it was for a severe thunderstorm. I want to thank everybody for coming on. Randy, I see you there. And I'll check with you in a little bit. I don't think they're calling for anything else. I think maybe we had a little bit of cooler air move in. Apparently, like I mentioned, it's not going to last. So, anyway. All right, so thanks again. You got anything you want to say, Rufus? And he's pretty glum. He likes to go for rides, you know. Okay. We'll check with you in a little bit. Get this thing off. Too many buttons. I am working on something with a TV screen and then hooking to my phone where I can run the radar and still be live on the air. It looks like it's going to work. The only thing is I need to upgrade my phone is the issue. So, all right, thanks again. God bless you. Keep looking over our blessed Savior. Keep an eye to the sky. Enjoy your weather. Yes, it's the only weather we do have. Bye for now.